You know, when Daniel Kahneman wrote Thinking Fast and Slow, he wasn't really writing for other academics. His whole goal was to change how we talk about, well, how we think, to give us all a better vocabulary for the conversations we have every day. So let's dive in and learn that language. So let me just kick things off with a question for you. Do you feel like you're in the driver's seat of your own mind? That you're the one consciously making all your choices? I think most of us would say yes. But what if I told you there's kind of like a stranger in your head and they're making a whole lot of the decisions for you? To really get what I'm talking about, let's just try a quick experiment right here, right now. I'm going to give you two tasks. All you have to do is notice how each one feels. Okay, for task one, just imagine you hear someone's voice and it's full of anger. You know it's hostile instantly, right? You don't have to think about it. That feeling just happens to you. It's automatic. Now, for task two, 17 times 24. A little different, huh? You actually have to stop, focus, and do the mental work. You might even feel your muscles tense up a bit. It's deliberate. It's effort. Those two totally different feelings, that's the perfect illustration of the two different ways your mind works. Really, the best way to wrap your head around this whole thing is to imagine a little play happening inside your mind, a psychodrama with two main characters who are always running the show. So let's meet them. And Kahneman himself gives these two characters some really simple names. System 1 is our fast, automatic thinker. And System 2? Well, that's the slow, deliberate one. Okay, so System 1 is kind of the hero of our story. It's your gut reaction machine. It's working silently, automatically, all the time, just feeding you impressions, intuitions, and feelings that help you navigate the world. You don't turn it on, it's just always on. And then you've got System 2. This is the one you think of as you. You know, your conscious, reasoning self that weighs options and makes choices. But here's the fascinating twist. A lot of the time, System 2 is just a sidekick. It's the supporting character that pretty much just goes along with whatever idea System 1 serves up. So let's zoom in on our hero for a minute, System 1. You might be tempted to just write this off as basic intuition, but trust me, what this system can do is absolutely astonishing. It is the secret engine that's constantly making sense of your world every single second of the day. I mean, just think about all the stuff System 1 does for you without you even lifting a finger. It helps you turn your head toward a sudden noise. It instantly completes the phrase bread and butter. It even lets you drive a car on an empty road pretty much on autopilot. And when you hear a description of a meek and tidy soul and your brain immediately pictures a librarian, yep, that's your System 1 matching patterns based on a stereotype it's learned. It's a marvel. And this is absolutely the key takeaway here. This automatic system is the ghostwriter for so much of what you think and do. That gut feeling you have about a new person you meet, the snap judgment you make about a business deal, more often than not, that's System 1 whispering in your ear. So if System 1 is this powerful workhorse, what's left for System 2 to do? Well, its main job is to step in and sometimes overrule System 1. But it has one big defining personality trait. It is incredibly lazy. Thinking hard takes real energy, and our System 2 will do just about anything to avoid it. In fact, let's test just how lazy it is. I'm going to hit you with a really famous puzzle. The trick is, don't think too hard. Just go with the very first answer that pops into your head. Ready? A bat and a ball cost $1.10 total. The bat cost exactly $1 more than the ball. So, how much does the ball cost? Did the number 10 cents just pop into your brain? I'm willing to bet it did. For almost everyone, it's the answer that just feels right. It's simple, it's intuitive. And that was your System 1 in action. It served up a quick, plausible answer on a silver platter. It's appealing, it feels right, and it's totally wrong. Think about it. If the ball is 10 cents and the bat is $1 more, that's $1.10. The total would be $1.20. The correct answer is actually 5 cents. What probably happened is your lazy System 2 just took System 1's suggestion and said, yeah, looks good to me, without even bothering to check the math. And hey, don't feel bad if you got it wrong, because here's the wild part. More than half of all students at places like Harvard, MIT, and Princeton get this wrong too. And at other universities, it's over 80%. This isn't about how smart you are. It's proof that having a lazy System 2 is just part of being human. As Kahneman puts it, what's truly remarkable here is our failure to just check. The cost is so low, it's literally a few seconds of mental effort. But most of us just don't bother. We're wired to take the path of least resistance. So, this is where it gets really interesting. What happens when these two systems are at odds? When System 1's automatic impression is telling you one thing, but your System 2 knows the actual truth. Well, that's when a battle for control kicks off inside your mind. Okay, take a good look at this classic illusion. Which of the two horizontal lines looks longer? Be honest. It's the bottom one, right? It's not even close. That's your System 1 giving you an instant automatic perception. But if you were to take out a ruler and measure them, you'd find they are the exact same length. Now, here's the part that will really bake your noodle. Even now, after I've told you they are equal, you still can't help but see the bottom line as longer. Go on, try. You can't turn the illusion off. Your System 2 knows the fact, but it has no power to change what your System 1 perceives. The only thing you can do is learn to mistrust that first impression. Here's another fun example of that conflict. The task seems easy. Go down the list of words and just say if the word is an uppercase or a lowercase. Don't read the word, just name the case. Go ahead, try it for a second. It's surprisingly difficult, isn't it? That feeling of struggle, that's your System 1, which is a master reader, fighting with your System 2, which is trying to follow this new, weird rule. It's a genuine mental tug-of-war. But maybe the most mind-bending idea in the whole book is how System 1 can be secretly influenced by things in our environment, shaping what we do, often without System 2 ever knowing what happened. It's a phenomenon called priming. There was this incredible experiment where psychologists had college students unscramble sentences. Now, for one group, the sentences secretly contained words related to being old. Words like Florida, wrinkle, and gray. And what happened next is just amazing. These students were timed walking down a hallway on their way out, and they literally walked more slowly than the other students. The idea of old was planted in their System 1, and it actually changed their physical behavior. And this is not just some weird lab trick. It happens in the real world. Check this out. In an office kitchen, people paid for coffee with an honesty box. Researchers put up a different poster each week. On weeks with a poster of flowers, people paid a certain amount. But on weeks with a poster of eyes, contributions nearly tripled. A simple, symbolic reminder of being watched completely changed people's behavior. And they had no idea why. So, when you put it all together, the big picture is this. Our minds are not these perfectly logical machines we imagine them to be. We're all being guided by this fast, intuitive, and frankly, easily influenced System 1. And it's only being watched over by a sometimes on-duty, very lazy System 2. Which really just leaves us with one massive question to think about. If something as simple as a picture of eyes can change how we act